Hi everyone, welcome to OneX Labs. In this video, I'm going to talk about data blending as well as cross-database join. So these two methods are used to combine multiple sources in Tableau. Already I have videos related to data blending and cross-database join in detail. You can watch that video as well. So in this video, I'm going to talk like from the certification point of view, what all the points you need to remember, and there will be definitely a question based on data blending. So joins, we already discussed in the previous video where I have explained what are the 4 types of join and how to join the tables from a same source. So here we are going to discuss how to join the tables from the different source. Okay, so before that, let's go for data blending. So what is a data blending? So data blending, it is a method for combining data from multiple sources. Okay, so here you bring in the additional information from your secondary source and that will be displayed with data from the primary source. Okay, so here we use the term primary data source as well as secondary data source. Okay, so whether when you want to combine multiple sources, whether you are using the blending method or the joining method, the most common factor is creating the relationship between the sources. Okay, definitely there should be some kind of relationship exist between the multiple sources, then only you can use these sources to connect in Tableau and you can create visualization based on those sources. Okay, so in data blending, what you are actually doing, so here you are going to combine these two data sources. So where a single visualization will be based on data from both the sources. Okay, we are going to take both data from both the sources. Okay, relationships are the default method that can be used in most instances, and also like tables with different levels of detail. Okay, see, remember this concept when we choose blending is when the tables are with different levels of detail. So see, cross database join, that is joining, has more advantages than data blending, but in certain cases we cannot go with join. The main reason is the tables with different level of detail. Remember this term will be definitely asked. Okay, so there will be at least 1 or 2 questions from blending, and based on level of detail your data blending works. Okay, main reason is when the tables are from different levels of detail, we go for data blending. Is this one of the reason why you go for blending then joining? Okay, remember this point. Okay, and okay, so here you cannot form the relationship between the data sources which is published to Tableau server or Tableau online. Okay, and also it cannot be formed based on the calculated fields. So remember these 2 points also. Okay, so why I am referring Tableau help material for these videos without going for any PPTs, because so you have to concentrate on the help material only. So they are going to mainly pick up the questions based on whatever they have given on the help material. So if you thoroughly read each and every concept from the help material, definitely you can clear the certification. Okay, so here let me explain. So in blending, what happens when you are connecting 2 or more data sources, so the blends happen only at the query level. Okay, so when you are combining the data, the blends query each data source independently. Okay, so you have to remember this. In blending, the querying happens across the data sources independently. Only the results are blended together and the final result is being given in your visualization. Okay, so the blending happens only at the result level. The query part is independently going to happen on the each data source. Okay, so the blends are also established individually on every sheet and can never be published, because there is no true blended data source. We are not like combining the data sources, we are combining only the result from these 2 sources and blending together, and that is being displayed in your visualizations. Okay, So let me show you quickly how to use blending. So we have already connected to Superstore data. Now in order, I am connecting with one more data source. So you have to click on the data menu, new data source. I am going to take the coffee chain data. So click on the Excel file. So just take whatever tables you need and establish the relationship. Now when I click on the sheet 1, you could see these two data sources. Okay, so the first point, as I said, the relationship. So go to data menu, edit blend relationship. So there should be some relationship exist between these two data sources. Okay, so if there is a common column, Tableau automatically creates the relationship, else you have to choose custom and you can add like based on whatever field you want to add the relationships. Okay, so now if you see here, I am taking customer name from the Superstore data. And when you are doing data blending, there is one more connection you have to do, which we call it as the linking field. If you see based on which field we are creating the relationship, near to that field you will see something called linking field. Okay, so you have to link this field. Okay, so only when this link you fill, this blending will happen. If the link is broken, the blending will not happen. Okay, so I am linking these two fields and then I am taking the budget sales from the coffee chain database. So one more point you have to remember in blending is the data blending works only on the left join basis. Okay, so this may be also asked. So data blending works on which basis it is? Data blending works only on the left join basis. Okay, see in data blending you are defining one as a primary source and others are the secondary sources, right? So here it works on the left join basis, that is it pull all the records from your primary source which will be on your left side. Okay, only the matching records from the right side. Okay, so blending can work only on the left join basis, but in cross database join you can use any of those 4 joins. Okay, so here you can see we have 8 nulls because we have taken customer name from Superstore data. Since here you can see a blue tick mark, orange tick mark. Blue tick mark indicates it is a primary source, orange tick mark indicates it is a secondary source. Okay, so since because sample Superstore has the customer name which is coming from your primary source, it takes all the records because it is in the left side and only matching records from your coffee chain data, so you are finding this null value. Okay, so this is how blending occurs. And one more important thing, how this primary and secondary source is being decided. So from whichever data source you are pulling your first record to create your visualization, right? So that will be termed as the primary or the secondary source. Okay, so you can see in sheet 1, blue is in Superstore and orange is in coffee chain, indicates Superstore is the primary source and orange indicates secondary source, that is your coffee chain. But in the sheet 2, coffee chain is the primary, Superstore is the secondary, because I have pulled my first record from coffee chain database. So from whichever data source you are pulling your first record to create your visualization, that is your first field, that will be termed as a primary source and others will be termed as a secondary source. Okay, so these are all the points you have to remember about the data blending, and definitely there will be a question related to data blending. Okay, So I will be giving this link on the description. Try to go through this page once so that you can really answer that question. It will be a theoretical question based on blending. You can definitely answer and score on that question. Okay. Thanks for listening to the video. Thank you.